Boxes. Act 1. Similar stage. The stage is dimly lit with a sheet in the foreground. The slowest or female dancer moves to a beat. That sounds like a heartbeat. Dancing rhythmically to the tempo behind the sheet. A voice-over plays of Tenji's voice speaking simultaneously to the beat and dance.
A new life, a different choice. The ebbs and flows of decision toss me back and forth. The light of reality fades into the shadow of my doubts. The dawn of the reality sets me on stage. I have nowhere to turn but forwards. Forwards where the future eagerly awaits and grabs me, pushing me towards where I'm supposed to be. But if the future has my answers, what's the point of me making decisions? Where I'm meant to be is where I will be. There are spaces I will exist and boundaries separating me from what have once been. I am here, but one day I'll be there. Not hiding in the corners, not merging in the lines, not playing with the shadows, not boxed in. I start a new day in university as a freshman. This is my story about finding the box I should fit in.
Scene 2. Lights fade out. Spray video. Jump cuts of Tenji, 20 years old in a top denim jacket and jeans, filling out a university application form. Jumps to a shot of her twiddling her thumbs as she leans back on her living room sofa. Shot of her walking on the road casually, hands in jacket pocket. Shot of her yawning and looking bored as she lies in the field, staring up at the sky. Another shot of her in different clothes, standing outside the large notice for written on German University acceptance list, searching for her name. She reads Tenji Kakama. She screams, jumps up and down. Tenji goes shopping, shots of her buying clothes in the market, buying markets in the shop, putting on lipstick in the bag, loading her suitcase with belongings to a car. With the help of the driver community struggling with the large suitcase, arriving at the university passing the signpost. A huge grin on her face, stepping out of the car and the girls on with her. The soundtrack is the sound about starting a new life. Screen blacks out. Scene 3. Lights fading. Stage set up as 3 beds lined up, about a meter from each other. One girl sits on one of the beds, filing her fingernails. Another girl stacks books on the shelf next to the bed that at most left in the background is a clothes rack. Tenji walks in, holding her suitcase in one hand, her rolled up mattress in the other. She puts it down and glances around the stage, her don't move, with a look of wonder on her face. She sees the girl on the bed, smiles broadly, and walks up to her.
Hey, you must be my roommate. My name is Tenji. Nice to meet you.
Whiz. The girl filing her nails looks irate. She glances up at Tenji and sizes her up and down, and ignores her outstretched hand with a look of disdain. She looks across the room at the other girl,
I'm busy.
tilting her head in the direction of the girl.
She can help you carry your stuff or whatever.
Tenji is taken aback at the coldness. The other girl, who has just witnessed this interaction, walks to Tenji smiling. Tenji is acting pensive.
Ah, you're the other roomie. I'm Malaika. Welcome. You can put your mattress on your bed.
Malaika points to the tray in the center of the stage. Tenji places it there, then starts to unroll it.
You know what? There's plenty of time for that. Come, tell me about yourself.
Malaika pulls her by the hand to her own bed and forces her down next to her.
You said you're Tenji? Uh-huh. What course are you going to study?
I'm studying literature.
Literature? What's the plan? Do you want to be a literature teacher?
I don't know. I haven't yet figured it out.
I get it. I'm going to study economics, but I haven't figured out for what either. Anyhow, plenty of time for that. What school did you go to?
Sunrise High School.
Squeaking up and silly, let's take in language.
Nope, never heard of it. Are there any people from your former school here? Maybe a few cute guys.
Because her eyebrows, box, her head is still smooth.
Not really. I went to a very small school and most of my old classmates went to other universities. So I don't think I know anyone else here.
You poor thing. Why don't you come with me this evening to Bazaar? Everyone who is anyone goes there at the beginning of the semester. Some of my friends will be there, and you can meet a new ones for yourself.
The other roommate, who was very actively eavesdropping, sighs loudly and dramatically in annoyance, places headphones over her ears, then lies on her bed, facing the wall. Her back to the audience and the girls. Malaika rolls her eyes.
Don't mind little Miss Grumpy Louise over there. She thinks only about herself. So, can we go to the bazaar tonight?
Sure.
Malaika shrieks in excitement and rushes to her clothes rack, losing through it for her profit. Lights fade out. Scene 4. Lights fade in. Tenji and Malaika enter the bazaar, which is full of many people. The bazaar has crowds of people, though there are huddles of 5 to 10 people placed in different areas of the stage. Malaika walks up to one huddle and hugs several individuals in it. Tenji, shyly, stands nearby, waves to them and smiles.
Hey, I'm Tenji.
Offbeat.
And your name is Offbeat?
Yeah.
A young man named Bill J steps up to them.
Very glad. Stop confusing the fresher.
Playfully all wraps up the first guy.
Mama, what's up? I'm Jimmy, but everyone calls me Lil J.
Hi, I'm Tenji.
So, are you thinking of joining the offbeats?
Joining the Offbeats?
It's a people crew on campus. Do you like dancing? Do you know how to dance?
Let me know what you think.
She walks center stage and moves her body to attract that has suddenly encounters. Lil J and a few of his friends cheer.
Not bad pressure. Is that your signature move?
I guess so.
Everyone has to have one. Check this out.
He and 2 others go on the center stage. Someone at the front of the crowd starts to beatbox as the dance begins. The crowd nearby cheers. Tenji is mesmerized.
So, do you want to be offbeat?
I think...
Don't answer that question. Lil J, let the girls see what the campus has before making her rush into a decision. I'm Myra. I'm the student leader of the fields.
The what?
The fakest society in school.
Ouch, you! The Floats are the poets of China University who bring rhythm and rhyme to ordinary spoken word and connect the ears.
What? You see, that's the fake stuff I'm talking about.
Actually, I like poetry. Okay, so you guys want me to join either the dancers or the poets. Can't I just join both?
Myra and Lil J extend a look and burst into laughter.
It's okay. You are allowed to make professional mistakes. Here's the deal. Shama University is all about societies. The 3 founders of the university highly talented music, dance, and poetry set it up this way. It is so serious, even more than our classmates. Whatever society you join defines who you are. How you want others to perceive you, that society becomes your family. What they do is evolving. How they act is how you will always behave, forever. So you can't join 2 or more societies. You won't have an identity, which is what our school stands for.
It's that serious?
Yes. You see that guy over there?
She points to a bulky, a student backstage who is standing at the edge of the crowd, all alone, with a soda in his hand.
That guy is a bot. He doesn't fit in with anyone. Everyone mocks him for it. He's on his own, in his own world, and this university deems him a loser because of that. He can't associate with the floor. He would never manage the highs, the high notes. The offbeats would chew him up and spit him out. I know this is overwhelming. But let me make it easier for you.
She steps to the forefront, spotlight on her, and performs the poem. The whole crowd watches her silently. Some of them click their fingers during her performance as a response to show they enjoy it.
When your words and the world collide, you will find out. You can't hide out. In the side scores, our tempo spikes you up to take a ride. So slide in. You could co-drive. Now let me change from the flow. You could get to know. You so nice and slow. So the punch of your rhymes isn't low and low. When your heart is bleeding from the blunt of the knife, from the blunt knife of a fern. When your mind is aching from the coursework too hard to comprehend. When you rise in frustration or sink in rejection from the other societies there. That laugh is humiliation rather than appreciation of you. Who are you? Who are we? We are the floats, warriors on page. We are the floats, thunderbolts on stage. We dance in diction. We exhale rage. We exchange. We challenge our leaders. We deal corruption breeders. We prophesy downfalls. We proclaim victory. We harm it. We dare. We reap what we sow because we show what everybody knows through our flow. We are the flows.
Once she's done, she receives a thunderous applause.
Wow! That was great!
So, would you like to join the flows?
Well, that's right. To touch the sky, you need to look up high and see the light. We have no time for mediocrity, no patience for insecurity. You search for a chance to be entranced by sophistication and purity. Chin up and feel the breeze of the melody blowing through the trees. We open our hearts, our souls, our throats as you dwell in the presence of the high notes. Is it too bright for you? We know it's a sight for you. We shine in the night for you, an exquisite delight. Chin up and feel the breeze of the melody blowing through the trees. We open our hearts, our souls, our throats as you dwell in the presence of the high notes.
Once they are done, there is first a spellbound, affected silence as the crowd absorbs the performance. Before they erupt into applause, the young lady at the front of the gallery, named Anastasia, raises her right hand to the audience, both on stage and in the theater, to pause their applause. Only once she hears a pin drop silence does she speak.
Freshers, welcome to the bazaar. That sound you heard was not the gates of heaven opening up, or paradise descending to earth, nor was it the stars aligning in orchestra. Though the sounds are similar, that was the fragrant melody of the most supreme society on campus, the high notes. Though other societies are trying to poach you, the fact remains that we are the most known, respected, revered society in school. Being accepted by us will guarantee a proven record of success for the rest of your stay in Chama, and way after that. Auditions are at 3 p.m. sharp tomorrow.
She pays on her heel, long braids swishing, and walks away. Her choir following house flaggingly, one by one in the mid-formation.
So, fresher, no need to auditions with the offbeats. Just show up for rehearsals tomorrow, then check and see if we are good fit for you and you for us.
He does a jig and joins his friends in the bathroom.
Poetry practice is in a couple days. Hope you'll be there. But remember, your decision to be in one society will determine your future here.
She saunters off, leaving Kenji, who appears puzzled and overwhelmed.
Wait! Where am I supposed to fit in? Where do I belong? Should I go with them or with them? Where should I be? Who should I be? He or she? Just Kenji? Me?
Curtains closed. Lights fade out. Scene 5. Curtains open. Full lights on stage. Kenji is moving around her room, the stage. She walks to the closet to pull out a sweater, and a book falls out. It takes her by surprise. She picks it up, sits on the bed, and flips the pages.
Oh my god! This is Malika's diary. Should I put it back down? But wait, did I see something about joining the high notes? Malika wants to be a high note, but why? The high notes are horrible to everyone. Well, they did say that being part of them will set one up for life, but wait. It says here that it's the only reason she joined the university, because her aunt was here. But it looks like she is scared. She won't make it through the auditions.
Louise suddenly enters the room.
What's that?
Picking up the diary, walking to the closet, avoiding eye contact with Louise.
Nothing, it's nothing.
Were you reading Malika's diary?
No.
You nosy.
Please don't tell her. She will be so upset. Please.
Nosy.
Fine. I don't care. I don't care anyway. I'm kidding. I care. What did you find out? Does she have a crush on anyone? Does she hate anyone?
I don't want to say anything, but I think she needs some help. She wants to join the high notes.
That's not very interesting. Everyone does. I plan to go for the auditions tomorrow.
Okay, but there's one problem.
Kenji and Louise don't notice Malika entering. She quietly walks in, silently, eavesdropping on their conversation, holding her rucksack over her shoulder.
Have you heard her sing? I heard her today in the bathroom. Louise, she is not a great singer.
No one is perfect.
No, you don't get it. She wants to be just like her aunt and join the high notes. It's the only reason she applied to this university. But her voice is rocky and out of tune and just terrible. Really?
Louise and Kenji jump at the sound of her voice.
Did you hear what Tenji just was talking about?
Of course. How How could you say that? I'm vulnerable about singing in front of others, and I've been practicing for the high notes auditions. Also, how could you read my diary? You crossed the line. I thought we'd be friends, Tenji.
We are friends.
Well, friends don't insult others, go through their personal stuff and then act like it's no big deal.
Malaika drops her sack, wipes away tears from her face, and hurriedly exits the stage.
Yeah, that drama already last week. Don't worry, I'll talk to them.
Louise exits the stage, leaving a wide-eyed, panic-stricken Penny. Curtains close, lights out. Dark stage. Scream. Camera medium shot of a sofa, and the elderly man, Daddy, enters off stage and sits on it, frowning seriously, staring straight at the camera.
Tenji, now that you are beginning secondary school, you must be disciplined. Work hard, pass your papers well.
A few seconds later, an elderly woman walks into the camera shot and sits next to him.
You're now a big person, you're not a baby. So you're supposed to act like someone who has sense.
You should read your books from the first day. I don't want to pick you from school and you have a report saying, but your daughter is lazy. She's not a good student. That's not right for a pastor's daughter.
And we don't want to hear that she's chasing love, getting boyfriends here and there. You girl, you are not going to make me a grandmother. You can see I'm too young for that, and besides, what will the church think?
Your whole life, we've told you that the community is important. If you must have friends, get people that have sense in their heads, not by yaya.
Listen to your dad.
You can have some hobbies, some friends to study with, maybe to talk to on the weekend. I'm not saying have a boring life.
Though there is also nothing wrong with having a boring life. No fun means no drama.
But pick people who have things in common with you. You like the same things? That's okay. But choose wisely.
And don't get pregnant.
Screen blacks out. Scene 6. Curtains open. Lights fading. Stage set of Tenji's long room. She is on stage, pacing back and forth, hands on her cheeks, lost in thought. No one else is with her. At the far center of the stage is a long table covered in black linen. A chair is placed right in front of it, in front of the table's center. She turns to face the audience.
This sucks. I have to choose one. Just one. Daddy has always said I must choose wisely. But I should also be myself. Being myself is being free. Dancing, moving to the rhythm of life, to the beat of my heart, to the lyrics of the breeze. Or maybe it's in singing, in the projection of my voice, a pronouncement of who I am.
The chorus of the choir from their previous song. She closes her eyes and moves her right hand like a conductor, her left hand to her ear, listening keenly.
Or maybe it's in poetry, the flowetry of emotions cascading down into the garden of my soul.
She sways in left to right as she speaks. She opens her eyes and stares at the audience, broke flowers in desperation.
What would you do? Or you? What about you? Where do you fit in?
She slumps into the chair, sighing dramatically. Her voice sounds from the cover table.
I know where I fit in.
Who is that?
Guess who?
Was it one of you?
No, silly. It's me.
The voice in my head?
Exactly.
A hand puppet that looks like an African man appears on the left side of the table. Tenji gasps and stares at it. Covers her mouth with her hand. She then removes it and stares at the puppet curiously.
You're the voice in my head? That's how you look like?
Hey, you don't have to sound so disappointed. But if you must know, my name is not Voice. It's Kelele.
Wow. Okay.
So, what I was saying, I am Kelele. I'm in your head and I'm here to tell you what to do, which group to pick based on who you are.
Another hand puppet pops onto the table on the right side of it. Teddy shrieks in sheer shock.
Excuse me? Who told you that it's your job to tell her what to do? I am supposed to be a part of that decision.
My gosh, there's two of you?
Pleased to meet you, Nyabo. My name is Judith. Though we have not officially met, I am your conscience. I hope you make your life decisions.
As I do.
Okay. This whole thing is kind of a bizarre, but it will make this easier. You see, I have been very cautious in my life to do what I have been told to do by my parents, my teachers, and even my friends. I don't want to disappoint them in any of my life choices, but I don't want to do only what they tell me to do.
I hate to stop you there, Teji, but we have been at this job for your entire life. We know how this works.
And we know about the whole choosing between a part of the dancers, singers, or poets.
Okay, so you guys should tell me what to do.
You should pick the Flowets.
The Flowets?
Yes, they are sweet and easy to get on with. And all they know is they know how to make you feel their voices go up and down. Plus, they always use the words thee and thou to sound sophisticated.
Both thee and thou in this century.
Yeah, why not?
I'm with him on this one. People don't use those words that much these days.
Fine, it doesn't matter. You should join them.
Now just hold on. If you're talking about sophistication, then you have to choose the high notes. They don't have time to use fancy old-fashioned words. They have powerful inbuilt instruments that can open them up to reach anybody's soul. What they do can make you cry, can make you fall in love, lift you up to the highest ears of the Almighty. Why wouldn't you want to be at the top of the food chain, sitting on the top of the world?
Sit on top of the world? This has nothing to do with hierarchy. This is about Tenji expressing herself in the way she uniquely was made. She was called to be her best self, and that can only happen if she expresses herself freely. So, she should be with the Flowets.
But expressing who she is can be found in music. Hello? It's the most emotional way to be who she is. She just needs to open her mouth and sing. So, the high notes, it is.
No, the Flowets.
No, the high notes.
Enough! You are both right. I love the rhythm of poetry that I could embrace with the Flowets, and the feeling of floating in the song that I could feel with the high notes. But maybe I need to do something that happens naturally once I hear the music. When I want to kick my legs up and move to the tempo. I've made my decision. I will join the offbeats.
Curtains closed. Lights out. Act 2. Scene 1. Curtains open. Spotlight on stage. Little J is standing alone in the middle of the stage. Sound of someone beatboxing. Then a hip hop track plays and he starts to dance. A few moments later, he's joined by the rest of his dance crew who enter from the wings. Each one has a few seconds to do their signature move center stage. The dance ends. Tenji walks onto stage from the front row of the theater, animated big clapping. Even after the applause of the audience fades, she receives greetings from members of the crew in high fives, fist bumps, side hugs. She eventually walks up to Will J, who gives her a big, warm hug.
That was something.
Wait, like I told you the other day, just follow Just follow the beat of your heart.
Spins around the same way he did before when Tenji met him in his signature move.
Actually, that's why I'm here. I loved how in tune you guys were with your dance moves, and I have considered your offer.
The rest of the dance crew who have been standing around listening, moving closer.
I'd love to be part of your crew.
The crew cheers and jumps around, some spinning, some break dancing.
You won't regret it. We each have our own move, so we celebrate everyone being special. Dance is everything to us, but the best part is we are family. We check in with each other, so if you need any help at any all, be it grab, a place to hang out, relationship advice, we are your peeps. You made the best decision choosing us.
Alright, maybe I can get a signature move too. Can you teach me?
The crew nodded and shouted and approved. They started formation with Businge and Tenji in the middle. The music plays as they start to show her a few dance strokes, a few dance moves. Louise and Malaika, carrying exercise books, walk on stage, deep in conversation. When they are close to the center, they halt their discussion and observe what the dancers are moving. Once Tenji makes her signature move, the dancers cheer her on, hugging her and patting her on the back. Louise looks slightly alarmed. Malaika is nodding her head to the music and smiling at the performance. The music volume drops.
Tenji?
The whole crew stops and looks at Louise and Malaika. Their smile drops and they all instantly look uncomfortable. The music fades away.
Hey Louise. Hi Malaika.
Can we have a minute of your time, please?
Dancers fade into the background as Tenji walks up to them, slowly, hesitantly.
What's up?
So, what on earth are you doing here with these dancers?
These dancers are my friends. They are society I chose.
Why?
Because they are good people. They care, they are easygoing.
But that doesn't matter.
The dancers who have been in conversation in the background stop and look at the three girls. Malaika puts her fingers on her lips and looks at the girls, indicating they should be quiet. Louise draws them closer to her in hugging.
You can't just join them, Tenji. The offbeats are at the bottom of Chomel University. They dance crazy, they have no class, and some of them smell a little funny.
But they are really friendly and they accept me for who I am.
Let her be, Louise. We have more important things to worry about.
Like, you don't get it. It's a social society. Being with the offbeats. I told you what we need to do to survive this school.
Louise, if she makes the mistake in joining them, that's her business. The highlights will give her a really hard time anyway.
We are on our way for the audition right now. With a high note.
The high notes? Really? Are you sure?
Unlike you, I don't want to be categorized as weird for the next 3 years. I like singing and that's enough.
Girls, diffuse the tension. Tenji, why didn't you come for the auditions with us? It's happening in a few minutes. If you do it, you get a chance to perform at all the campus events. At least the ones that matter.
I don't know, it's so confusing.
Don't you want to sing?
Maybe, but...
Look! It's clear that you want to sing. Stand on stage and feel seen. Then ditch these guys and come with us. Malaika, accept this, we're going with Tenji.
Tenji stands slowly, dragging her feet and walks to Businge, who steps to the forefront. He peers at her, resigning.
There's something I have to tell you.
I overheard you guys. I know.
It's only for today.
But our rehearsal is going on now. And you're one of us.
Tenji, come on.
I'll be back, Businge. I promise.
She rushes off stage, lights fade out, curtains close. Scene 2. Curtains open, full light on stage. Members of the choir stand center stage, and the stagia ahead of them. They start with the song chorus. Some choir members stand in the gallery of the theater and join them in song. Halfway through the performance, Louise, Malaika, and Tenji enter the stage and stand on the side looking amazed. They all marvel at the sight and the sound of the high notes. The song breaks. The choir continues to hum. The stage that lights to the three girls.
Are you three here for rehearsal? Alright. I hope you can rise to our standards. Let's hear what you've got. Starting with you. Go.
This is where I fit in. This is where I stand. Like glove to hand. This is your chance to see me. Here I am, hand stretched out, like a veil on Kampala Road. See my desperation, my determination to be a Highland. I know that I am worth it. My soul is way up high. I'm taking flight just like a kite. Or better still, an eagle, because I soar. And on the skies, this is my home, so I rise.
You're next.
Even though I'm worth it, I sometimes doubt myself. I'm capable. I will give it all, as long as I'm not in my head. I know I'm worth it. My soul is way up. I'm taking flights just like a kite, or better still, an eagle, because I soar and I own the skies. This is my home, and so I rise.
The last one. You. Go.
Look into the night sky and see me, a shooting star. I'll raise the bar. I'll take you far. We know who we are. I know that I am worth it. My soul is way up high. I'm taking flight just like a kite. Or better still, an eagle, cause I soar and own the skies. This is my home, so I rise.
Anastasia looks intrigued by Genji, but moments later, she puts her nose in the air.
Wait here.
She glides back to the choir on stage and has a discussion with three of them at the front in whispers. Louise, Malaika, and Genji huddle together, tense, strained. Malaika's hands are clenched. Louise rubs her palms together. Genji steps side to side in nervous anticipation. Anastasia spins on her heel and glides back. She peers at the three girls down the tip of her nose.
You have beach issues, but it can be fixed this semester. You'll be placed at the back from sight during all performances until this is handled. You have no place in the high notes. You are practically croaking up there. I don't know what you're good at, but clearly singing is not an option. And finally, you have potential. You can sing in the middle, your voice isn't too bad. You're a high note now.
Anastasia spins on her heel and glides back to the choir. Genji follows her.
Excuse me, Anastasia. Thanks for the opportunity, but my friend Malaika is so much better for this than myself. She really wants to be a high note. If it isn't too much trouble, maybe you could accept her. She will really work hard to improve. If that's too much to ask for, she could take my place. It would mean so much to her.
And it doesn't mean much to you?
No, that's not what I meant.
Being a high note at Chama University is the best thing that could happen to anyone. It's a privilege to be known as the elite of all societies. Anyone who joins is put on a strict program to monitor their academics. Since you can't get less than a B in your grades, to continue with us, they have to be a better singer every year, moving up in the position they stand in our performances. And we monitor who you socialize with so that you do not intermingle with nobodies and lowlives on campus. And also high note, always a high note. Orgies of the choir have helped for decades to get former choir members jobs, connect them to scholarships and so on. So, do you want this for your friend or for yourself? If you say you want it for your friend, please know that you will be the one to train her until she's ready to audition again. Next year. Only if you agree to this will I consider her for next year.
Tenji looks on, clearly uncertain what to do or say. Louise and Malaika are frozen in place. Tenji looks down at her feet.
I thought so. See you at rehearsal tomorrow.
Anastasia flicks her long braids back, spins on her heel and glides off the stage full of information by her choir. Louise rushes after them, excitedly. Malaika rushes to Tenji.
Why did you do that?
I thought it was obvious. You wanted to be a high note. I was going to offer my place to you instead.
I don't want pity, Tenji. If I am not good enough to fit in with the high notes, then that's it. I don't need you to defend me to Anastasia. Pleading with her to give me your place. For real? I'm not charity.
She turns and rushes off the stage, wiping away tears, leaving an astounded Tenji alone. Curtains close, lights fade out. Scene 3. Curtains open, full light on stage. Stage set of Tenji's dorm room. She is sitting right stage on the floor, cross-legged, her hands on her cheeks, lost in thought. No one else is with her. At the far center of the stage is a long table covered in black linen. A chair is placed right in front of it, in front of the table's center.
Look here, I have a suggestion.
Lele appears above the table facing Tenji, who quietly looks ahead, pensive.
It's straightforward. Just go with the offbeats. You like them, they like you, you already accepted to be part of them. Stressing for what? Why should it be complicated?
But it is complicated. The high notes also made an offer. If she says yes, then she will not just be set for her time on campus, but for the rest of her life. And she will always be seen as someone very important.
Excuse me, madam. You are forgetting something. Malaika also wanted to join the high notes. She loves singing. Yeah, she doesn't sing, she doesn't sound as good as our Tenji. But we can't train her to be accepted. She was already humiliated enough.
Wait a minute. Last time you were trying to convince Tenji that the high notes were for her. Now you have switched to offbeats? This is weird. This is not like you.
Don't I have the right to change my mind? I'm how conscious.
Yes, you do, and so am I. But you lack consistency. But your lack of consistency confuses her.
You are one to talk. You also changed your mind. You are all here. Floats this, floats that. Thee, thine, thou.
Yes, I had hoped she would pick the flowets. But are they an option? No, they are not. We have to choose the offbeats who we like, but are not considered with worth much here, or the high notes who are all for people but want us. And it could also hurt Malaika more if we join.
Exactly. So let's just continue with the offbeats and be free.
Or we join the high notes and be set for life.
A loud knock on the door sounds. Tenji stands up in open surprise, staring straight left. The two puppets keep quiet, look at each other, then stare straight left as well. The door knock repeats.
Maybe you should open the door, Tenji.
Linda, maybe you should just first make a decision.
Shh! Stop it! I can't think about that now.
The two puppets instantly disappear. Tenji walks to the left and opens the door. Slender girl, Myra, is standing timidly holding a stack of flyers.
Hi, I'm Myra. I met you at the bazaar recently.
Oh! Hi Myra, come in. Can I get you something for a drink or something?
No thanks. I wanted to know if you would be interested in joining the flowers. You seemed interested to know more that night, unless I'm wrong.
No. You're right. I love the performances.
Do you like poetry?
Yes, I do.
Would you consider joining us?
Tenji looks up, pondering the answer. Then she looks down, biting her lip. Then she looks towards the table in the room, still pondering.
I can see you still have a long way to go in deciding how you want to fit in here at China University. When I joined last year, I had the same predicament.
Really? Man, it's been confusing knowing where I should fit in, deciding who I want to become. So, what did you do?
The easiest thing I could. I joined the Floyds. Look, you don't have to make a decision now. We have our recital tonight. You could swing by the campus cafe and listen to all the amazing talents there. Then you can make a decision after. Though I have to warn you, we are pretty good. We have a fresher just like you. Joined us today actually. She was also uncertain where she would fall in all the societies, so diverse in nature and talent, but she found a place. That could be you.
When it comes to societies on campus, I have no clue. But I'll attend. Let's see what happens.
She grabs the jacket from the closet and follows Myra, exiting stage left. Curtains close, lights black out. Scene 4. Dim lights, spotlight on Myra seated in the audience. On the utmost center left she stands.
Today, I found my voice. I realized I had a choice to enter into a world unknown. I sit on the world master's throne. The world was crippled. It lay down in fear. It closed its mind, but lends an ear to the float's tale of emotions war. The heart's deceit, the soul's uproar. Today, I peeked into the sun. I got burned with curiosity. I had too much fun. My love, so bright, so radiant, so hot. The flames of passion tangled. Feelings were hot.
Spotlight on Malaika seated in the audience. In the center, she stands up.
He held my hand and flew me to the moon. My heart was healed, my head snowed. But when he saw her, he forgot about me. He instantly deleted me from memory. How could this be? The core of me was not enough to fill the space of he. So alone came she, and it was dead, for we could not go on and it will never be. And though I am single, my trust is trapped, not free.
Curtains open as the audience applauds. Tenji steps onto the stage, excitedly clapping with a group of others, including Myra. The three poets walk onto the stage.
So, what did you think?
It was everything. I felt uncomfortable, ecstatic, frustrated, like I was floating.
Told you. There isn't a better society. Rich hearts capture attention and draw you in.
I feel it.
Malaika and the other poet walk onto the stage to greet the members of the crowd. Myra grabs Tenji's hand and pulls her to Malaika.
Malaika, I would like you to meet the latest addition to our team. This is
Malaika,
Yes.
We are roommates.
Great. Maybe you could be floats together.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because Tenji is a good dancer and a great singer. She can fit in anywhere. She is that gifted. But what she cannot be is sensitive to the needs of others. She cannot understand the simple fact that not everyone is like her, and that some of us don't have the ability to fit in everywhere, which, by the way, is not a kawa place to be, because that means you're a jack of all trades. And
Hey, why are you yelling? Why are you yelling at her?
that's okay. I'll finish it off for her. A master of none. I can't fit in anywhere. I can't choose friends I want. I can't be anyone thing because I am too many things. Malaika, I know my words hurt you, but you misunderstood me. I meant that you didn't seem much like the high notes in personality. Being one of them may turn you into someone you aren't.
maybe that's it. Maybe I like the fact that being a high note would make me change, and I would have a chance to finally be noticed, and instead of stuck as the girl who isn't talented enough.
Talented enough? Did you not feel the words breaking out of you out there? Now, just wait. Before you go any further, I think both of you could work out your differences through some much needed therapeutic fluidity. Sorry.
Why on earth not?
She takes off her jacket, flings it to the ground, then steps up to the microphone at the front of the stage. Malaika steps up front to the microphone as well. Myra goes to the back of the stage, each has a spotlight on them.
She thinks she's wise, so she tells who I am and where I belong. And then she spies in my life that I've not invited her in. And that is why our budding friendship wilts away. And it dies. It dies.
Lies. I didn't force you to become someone you're not. And I tried to encourage you to go for something where you will succeed. And where you are, in the middle of becoming your greatest being. Looks like you took my advice.
And like you, my world is not made of butterflies. You keep hiding behind that mask and that disguise. I'm done trying for you. So why are you surprised that I'm through?
If that's how you really feel, then don't compromise. Don't compromise on becoming someone else. No more tears, no more cries. Though we sleep under the same roof, we can still say our goodbyes. Goodbyes.
Tenji picks up her jacket from the floor and flees, exiting the stage. Malaika watches her go. Her facial expression and demeanor changes from defiant to downcast.
Our friendship, I didn't mean to antagonize. She was kind to me, there for me, would always supply me with compliments and common sense. But it had to end. This friendship's capsized.
Lights fade out. Curtains close. Scene 5. Dim lights. Set at the school campus square. Students with books, holding backpacks, phones, drinking bottles, and similar items walk back and forth and in every direction in the background. Tenji stands center stage, right at his front, staring to the audience.
I stand here on campus, in a maze miles away from here. There's no one but my own shadow. No laughs, no sigh, no tears. Don't want to roam. I want a home away from home. Take time with a rhyme or a chance in a dance, in a song where I belong. It takes courage to stand alone. As the crowd passes by, it takes willpower to go on your own. It's the determination of pride. I have refused to be myself, but who else can I be? If I chase being everybody else, who will I chase? Who will chase me?
She dances to the rhythm of the song track, ends on her knees. Aboki, who has been in the background observing her as she performs, walks up to her.
Excuse me, what's your name?
What does it matter?
Your name doesn't matter.
Saying it doesn't matter. I know what's important. It's where I belong. Knowing if I am offbeat, a fluid, or a high note. Knowing where I fall. Well, I don't know. Okay, my parents say I should be strong academically to get a good job one day, but the high notes say I must be one of them, then I will always be in a position to excel in everything. But the fluids believe in speaking truth, empowering the community, and your contribution to the nations, which I also believe in. Then you have the offbeats, who are about expressing their emotions through steps and movements, something I've always loved and who I am. Which box am I supposed to fit in? I have no idea.
She sits on the floor cross-legged with her knees up and rests her head on her knees. Aboki sits next to her.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure to put on yourself.
I'm not the one putting pressure on myself. It's everybody putting pressure on me.
Alright. It sounds like it's a burden too heavy to carry. Now, having to choose between the three superior societies at Chama. You know, I'm in my second year here, so I get to know. But, you know you have a fourth choice.
Look, I don't want to know what it is. All I know for sure is that I am exhausted, squeezing myself into what everyone wants me to be. I am dizzy from all the spinning around, all the options of what I could be, what I should be, and what I must never be.
That's why I'm giving you my fourth option.
Fine. You seem to want to say it so badly. What am I supposed to be?
It's not me who needs you to be anything. But it's someone else who wants the best for you, loves you deeply, and doesn't want you to change.
You mean God?
Well, yes, God. Though God always wants us to grow to be better. But in this case, I was actually referring to you.
I don't understand.
You should embrace yourself for who you are. The way in which you are created, with your own ability to express, move, create. You don't want to fit into spaces dedicated to you by Chama, or parents, or anyone.
I know who you are. Mara told me about you on the first night here.
My name is Aboki.
You're the guy who doesn't fit in anywhere. Who is rejected by everyone. You don't want me to fit in. Everyone will mock you just like they mock you.
That's what the razor sharp. It's not that I don't know what people say about me, but is it necessary to be so harsh?
You sound just like Malaika, a friend of mine I hurt deeply by trying to categorize her. Oh no. How could I do this again? I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. I've had worse.
I'm Tenji, by the way. Ever since I got here, all I hear is who I am supposed to be, and it has made my head spin.
I used to be exactly like you, trying to figure out where I could fit and always trying to impress others, always disappointing them. But you don't have to squeeze yourself within the walls of everybody's expectations. Yes, you might be seen as a strange guy who is always walking around solo, but is that the point of living? Being your true self is to follow the crowd, is to compare yourself.
I guess I hadn't thought of it that way. But no one wants to be lonely, a social outcast, or unseen.
Oh, no one does. But is being both seen by society the answer?
It will make me feel like I belong somewhere.
Then why is your head spinning?
Tenji looks into the distance. Curtains closed, lights out. Act 3, Scene 1, dark stage. Scene, video. Sitting room, scene of Tenji's childhood home. Camera medium shot of the sofa. Daddy, looking about 10 years younger, enters camera shot and sits frowning, sliding into the camera.
Tenji, the time has come to leave nursery school and start primary school. You are a big girl of 6 years old. You are no longer a baby. You can feed yourself, you can write your name, you know how to count. You pray in Sunday school also. You are now big.
A few seconds later, Mami walks into the camera shot and scooches next to him. She also looks 10 years younger.
Yeah, she's a big girl. Even yesterday she was helping me set up for church. Now you are going to primary 1. You must remember certain things.
If you need help with your work, you should not be too scared to ask for help. They are the teachers. That's their job.
And you shouldn't fight with anyone, okay? That is not the way girls behave.
You will learn many things outside of the classroom. How to share your food, playing with the right children.
Yeah, listen to your dad.
But some people will tell you that you should change. They don't like who they are, and I don't want you to be like them. Have you ever heard of Misery Love Company? Yeah?
Now how can she understand that? A child that has just met 6 years. But make good friends with good people. Remember how we have brought you up. No stealing mangoes like the neighbor's sons. Know who you are.
Know who she is? I thought you just said that she has just made 6. How can she know who she is? The Bible says, 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their toil. You can't be alone.
You can't be everyone's friend, but you can't be alone.
Screen blacks out. Scene 2. Curtains open. Spotlight on the puppet table in the forefront of the stage. Kelele and Judith are arguing.
Hey Judith, you know what I think? Tenji is too ambitious. She tried to join all the societies. She's trying to be everyone she meets. Now she has nowhere to belong and no real friends.
She has a friend.
Limbachi, Annie, who is that?
Hello, what about Aboki?
That guy who has no friends. She has to talk to him by default since she can't be with anyone else.
Why is it so important to you that she joins a society?
I beg your pardon?
Tenji doesn't have to be a part of any group to feel seen, heard, or important.
I think you have been listening to that lonely guy too much. All her life, Mom and Dad have told her to have people around her. Otherwise, she will lose the importance of the community.
Not at the cost of her being not at the cost of her being an individual. You know that phrase, why fit in when you were born to stand out?
I think Ted read it in the library in primary 2 by Dr. Seuss or that.
Remember how she liked it? Believed she was special? Why, what does being special have to do with being something for everyone?
Judith, you have a point for once in your life.
Banange, can't you be serious for once? Whenever I have a good idea, you shoot it down.
That can't happen when you don't have enough ideas for me to shoot down.
Look at you. That's why your name is Kelele.
Curtains close as the liquor. Lights fade out. Scene 3. Curtains open. Full lights on stage. The campus square setting. The stage is bare. Genji is sitting on the floor at the edge of the stage. Pensive, cross-legged, arms on either side of the face. Slapped forward. Boki enters from the left wing and walks up to her. Sits next to her.
So, have you decided to let go of others' expectations of you?
I have.
Alright, good for you. So, you have finally accepted yourself for who you are. You don't have to fit in anywhere.
That isn't quite what I said.
Lil J walks onto stage. Genji and Aboki say he must stand up.
I got a text from you saying we need to talk. What up?
I wanted to talk to you about joining the Offbeats.
At that moment, Myra and Malaika walk onto stage. Malaika looks shocked to see Genji.
What is she doing here? You said you wanted me to meet someone. Please don't tell me it's her.
Yes. I told her to bring you along. Please hear what I have to say. Then you could leave immediately after.
And Anastasia enters the stage.
Great. You called her here as well?
It's not like I'm thrilled to see you or any of these others.
Why are we here, Genji?
I want to be real with all of you, since each one of you invited me to be part of their society. It made sense giving you the news this way. That's why you are all here.
I have a discussion to get to. We know you want to be a high note, so spit it out.
Oh, it's like that, Tenji. You want to be one of them, eh? I never took you for high notes.
I didn't say I'm joining them.
So you're joining the Offbeats, right?
He holds out his hand for a fist bump.
Really? I can't believe you called Malaika and I here for this. A simple no thank you on WhatsApp would have been enough.
Complete waste of time. Like you're a complete waste of air. Bye.
Anastasia walks away. Before she exits, Teddy takes a step towards her.
I choose the high notes. I choose the Offbeats. And I choose the floats.
No, you can't do that. It's not how it goes.
And why not? Who created this crazy rule that one person can only be one thing?
It was the founders of Chama.
But that was a long time ago, when the societies were about hierarchy and careful selections of a few into the university and human clusters. Today is a different story. We can be good at more than one thing. We can have more than one job. Some of us even study more than one course. We are different, but even in our differences, we can be similar. Isn't that what being part of the world, part of the community, part of being a human is?
Everyone is steady silent, staring at each other, astonished, bothered.
To be honest, I've always thought the society rules on this are kind of ridiculous.
I've always wanted to be a dancer.
The rest of the group collectively exclaimed in surprise.
I've always wanted to try poetry. I mean, I write raps when I'm dozing in class, so why not?
What about you, Aboki? Knowing you have a choice, where would you fall?
Between singing, dancing, and poetry, I wouldn't pick any. Actually, with so many other things in the world to do, like science and technology and literature and sports, I don't know why we limit ourselves to only the three.
True. Yeah, true.
Okay, so can we all agree that we can choose more than one thing? Not to be limited to only these societies, and can survive in public without being in any of them.
Yes.
I put down my gloves. I'm tired of fighting. As I spite the people I love. Everyone's scared of the scars, of being labeled as the one who stands out. I was wrong, thinking I would never belong. This is our anthem. We held ourselves at ransom. In fear of being ourselves, we were oblivious to know what's obvious. And this is our song. You already belong.
We believed in order to achieve, we'd camouflage ourselves in costume. Now we wear our hearts on our sleeves.
Then we constrained ourselves in flight and in fight. Now we thank God. Finally we unite.
We were wrong, thinking would never belong. This is our anthem. We held ourselves at ransom. In fear of being ourselves, we were oblivious to know what's obvious. And this is our song. We already belong. This is our anthem. We held ourselves at ransom. In fear of being ourselves, we were oblivious to know what's obvious. And this is our song. We already belong.
Hi Tenji, that was a really cool thing you did. I know it wasn't easy standing up for everyone like that. I want you to know that I'm sorry for being rough. I know you read my diary by mistake.
It's my fault too. I shouldn't have told Louise. Friends?
Friends.
Curtains close, ends.
Artistic.